Welcome back to Freshwater Healer. I pray all is well. Let's take a moment and just breathe, guys. I love to do this because it's good to just stop and breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Happy Valentine's Day to you. I want you guys to know, though, every day should be a day of love. And everyone that comes across your path, show love. Now, today's message is love is work. And love is truly work. It takes effort. It takes effort to stay in love, guys. It truly does. Every choice has a cost. And nothing is ever truly free. And that's the truth. Decisions will cost you time, energy, effort, and even money. Even failing to make decisions has a cost. It can lead to anxiety, lost opportunities, or regrets. But I want you guys to understand this. The cost of choices is not always negative, guys. It's a perspective. It's how you choose to look at it. It can act as a teacher, a learning experience, development. It can bring you up to the level of maturity or growth. It's all in the way you choose to look at it. I once heard a quote and it said, if you can change your perspective, how you see a thing, you can change your life. But you have to change the mentality of how you see it. If you can change your perspective and stop bypassing the lessons and learn the lessons, nothing that happens to you is a coincidence. Recognize it as a lesson. Pay attention to it. Then you learn from it, evolve from it, and stop the cycle. Stop the generational patterns. Stop those cycles. You can do it. Joseph did it. Joseph did it in Genesis 50 and 20. He changed his perception when it came to his brothers. He said, you meant evil against me. I know you did. But God, he focused on God. He said, but God meant it for good. So he gave himself a new perspective. Read it. It's in Genesis 50 and 20. And he used that as an opportunity to evolve, as an opportunity to be prepared. And I did it. I did it in real time. And if I did it, you can do it too. Change your perspective and learn the lessons. Be intentional about learning the lessons and stop the generational cycles. Stop it. Now understand this. It takes courage to actually look in the mirror and acknowledge that you have a problem. And not blame others, but acknowledge your issues. Because we all have issues. But we can change it. We can change it. and I know you can do it. Guys, I want you to stop and reflect. And you have to do this. An intelligent person will do this. You have to get used to doing this. Talk to yourself. Ask yourself, why? Why did I make this choice? Because you can't change something if you don't acknowledge, why did I make this choice? What is it in me that is broken that I need to heal from? And then ask yourself, how can I do better? Because we all make mistakes, but we can do better, guys. Do the work to be better. Be intentional about doing the work to be better. Oscar Wilde quoted, "Nowadays, people know the price of everything and the value of nothing." I'll repeat that because it's so true. He quoted that people know the price of everything, but the value of nothing. In other words, something that is so priceless, people can disregard as worthless because they don't understand the value of a thing. And you have to understand the value of a thing. And it becomes unfortunate because you lose in the long run when you don't understand the value of a thing. But before you can understand the value of a thing, understand the value of you. And when you get that right, now you can see the value of a thing. And yes, love. Love has a significant cost. And if you're not ready to pay the cost, don't enter the game. Love will cost you emotional vulnerability, such as disappointment, heartaches, and the risk of loss or rejection. It also costs you personal sacrifice, guys. The giving of yourself, selfishness, giving up selfishness, the giving of yourself, time and comfort. It will cost you. It will cost you financially. Dating is expensive. It will cost you to date. Shared living space, it will cost you. And just to be generally supportive of your partner or relationship, that costs you. Understand this, and a lot of people don't. With no deposit, you get no return. So you have to deposit something in the bank in order to be able to take something out. Understand that. No deposit, no return. It will also cost you sleepless nights, added stress, confusion, total exhaustion. And I can go on and on about that. You guys, you got the message. I really want you to understand that love is not cheap, and it comes at a price. So take your time. Stop jumping around from relationship to relationship. Take your time. And love does not have to be perfect, guys, but it should be real. That is so true. It should be real. Real love is priceless, while material things are replaceable. Never choose things, money, material things, over real love. Real love is hard to come by. It's hard to come across. So don't be foolish. Don't choose money over love. Real love involves action. It, it involves action, guys. It requires effort. You have to put in the effort. And when it's real love, you want to put in the effort. Real love is not about speed. It's about certainty, active effort, and commitment, sacrifice, and selflessness. Love can be risky. There is always a risk, guys, when two people are becoming one. There's always a risk. Oneness often requires profound change. You cannot stay the same unless you have someone that have the same values and characteristics. But it's hard to stay exactly the same when two people are becoming one. It requires change. It requires you to be vulnerable. Yes, it requires you to be vulnerable. And a potential loss of self. To some degree, when you become one with someone, you lose a little bit of yourself. But it's normal. It's natural because two people are becoming one. And you have to compromise. But still, guys, I say this, the risk is worth it every time with the right person. It truly is. Genuine love is a rare beauty, and nowadays it's hard to find that. But when you do find that rare beauty, hold on to it. Hold on to it. Recognize it. Before you can hold on to it, you have to recognize it. But I say this, first recognize that in yourself, that you are a rare beauty. Because if you can't recognize that beauty in yourself, you certainly can't recognize that in someone else. And final note, if you want a true example of what love is, then look at Jesus. He said in John 14:9, if you've seen me, then you've seen the Father, and God is love. And that's in 1 John 4:16. Love is not something God does. Love is who he is. Amen? And that is our goal. Our goal should be to be like Jesus. Amen? Until next time, God bless you, and I love you.